Just stay strong and stay real to me, baby. This shit can get real for me, baby. See them other shit wouldn't kill for me, baby. The one that's been real to me, baby. Stay strong and stay real to me, baby. This shit can get real.
Hey, this is Papa. Just calling to see how the baby's doing. Talk to you later. Hey, it's Papa calling. The leaves are taken care of. Talk to you later. Hey, this is Papa. Give me a call when you later on today when you get this message or whatever. Need to talk to you. Hey, this is your Papa calling. Give us a call back. We're at the house sometime today. Your mama's phone. Hey, this is Papa. Michael gonna be cooking steaks on the grill over here at the house for Clear's birthday. So let you know. Be ready about 4:30, 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. Steaks, fries, and whatever else. Talk to you later. Bye.
What's up, guys? It's your girl JazzYbella. Welcome back, Sparkers. As always, I always miss you guys. Welcome to episode 11, Transformation. This podcast is definitely different. It hits close to home. It talks about some things that I'm going through currently in my life. And if you haven't seen on my social media posts, things have been a little bit hard. Recently, my grandpa passed away. You guys just heard, some voicemails that he left. It's the littlest things that matter. Let's get into the episode. We're going to talk about transformation. I almost forgot. We got a special guest here.
Hey y'all, it's Cherish.
It's my friend Cherish. I got my friend Cherish in the building, and we're going to talk about transformation, what it means to us, and let's just get into it. All right. So, what is transformation to you?
Transformation for me is like a cycle that's necessary in order to grow, and sometimes you just have to let it go, because if you don't, you're just gonna keep running into the same scenarios, when sometimes you just need to get over those obstacles in order to get to where you're going.
That's crazy, because we got a whole thesaurus over here. Because if you ask me what transformation is to me, I have one simple word. It's the word change. Like she said, I believe it's bound to happen. Whether you like it or not, it's gonna happen. What are some things that transformed in your life?
Probably losing my mother. That was like something that was a big transformation for me. I believe, transformation is sometimes death, and it's not always a bad thing, but it is something that, is a huge change in your life.
Yeah, you can't run from death. Like I told my little sister, during the grieving process, we're still grieving. My grandpa just passed away on October 8th. She was talking about death, why it has to happen. I told her death is a beautiful thing. It's something we may not know about, but it's something that has to happen.
Yeah, it's definitely inevitable.
Yeah, for sure.
Necessary, so.
Until you show me someone that's been on this earth forever. Again, everyone has to die.
Yeah, everybody gotta go.
But yeah, so that's definitely hard losing your mom. I couldn't imagine not having a mom growing up. How do you feel like that's made you as a person transform? Like,
I feel like I've taken a different route per se than some of my peers that grew up. Some things are foreign.
What do you mean?
I feel like just growing up, having teenage years, or first love, and asking a parent like what you should do, or even going to them. I didn't really have that, so it was definitely different, but this is something that I've become accustomed to, so it's okay.
Yeah, so I mean, was your dad around? Was you raised by your dad, or?
No, my dad wasn't around. I actually just met him like 2 years ago, so.
Well, that's crazy. Congratulations.
Yeah, it was like, wow, I actually came out of you. It's kind of weird, because if you don't have parents, it's like you just hear, but knowing that you have somebody who created you is a different feeling. So yeah, I was happy I got to,
Yeah, that's crazy that you say that, because even when you have parents or whoever you're raised by, grandparents, aunt, whatever, foster mom, adopted moms, like you always have to reparent yourself. So have you felt like you've had to reparent yourself your whole life?
Absolutely. I'm parenting myself right now, like just
Girl,
going through shadow work. Sometimes when I'm doing something that I know isn't right, I have to be my higher self, which is a form of parenting, in order to teach myself lessons to become wiser and not make the same mistakes that I've done before. So
That's so crazy that you say that. Like, your higher self is literally like your own parent, but it's you. Like, choose the best path. You know right from wrong.
Absolutely. Like, sometimes at night, if I'm crying or something, I can't go to a different room and be like, oh, I'm sad, can I cuddle with you? I have to, you know, console myself. So it's something that's different, but you eventually get used to it.
Yeah, no, definitely. I personally know Cherish. Went to school with her. If you guys watched my previous podcast, she is, she did my tarot reading. Everything she literally said came to fruition. Her information is going to be in the link below. Follow her on Instagram. Give her some support. Send her love and light. But yeah, it's just crazy that you said that, because I've always been so, like, I always relied on my grandparents. Yeah, I'm close to my parents, but I'm always been like one of those grandparent kids. Like, I went to my grandma and grandpa for advice. And I always talk about money with my grandpa. Any investment, any business ordeal, everybody that knows me, I'm a go-getter. I want to be an entrepreneur, or I am an entrepreneur. And that's what I always go to. Now it's like, man, like, I'm telling myself, or I talk to my grandpa, like, during meditations or just out loud. Mm-hmm. It's different. But I still feel like he's here spiritually, but I feel like, man, grandpa wouldn't want me doing that. Let me not do that.
Yep. Yep.
So I can only imagine you going through that. You're definitely really strong.
Same relationship per se, because if you can go to your parent about something, if you do the spiritual work and you align yourself, they're there with you, so they can still give you answers and stuff like that. And
right.
Sometimes when you don't know the answer and it randomly comes to you, it's really not you, it's your guides.
Yep.
So it's kind of a good thing, because you really have to work harder in order to get the answers, or whatever you're asking for. Mm-hmm. But it's definitely different, especially when you're younger, when you just feel like you don't have nobody.
Yeah, and you're like learning yourself, so that's super challenging. So anybody out there that's lost anybody, especially parents at a young age, you're gonna get through this. It's gonna get better. But yeah, definitely, you're different. So
yeah. Pay attention, because you never your parents are definitely around. Okay, when they pass, they're not worried about themselves, they're worried about you. So pay attention to messages and signs and all that.
And dreams too.
Dreams,
yep, definitely.
Smells, all that.
Yeah, she's with it, y'all. She be speaking the truth. So after that, y'all hearing about, I said y'all after everybody hearing about what's going on, I want to break down transformation, not just a spiritual level, but let's talk about physical transformation and emotionally. Like, I've been going through some physical transformations that y'all hear me break up in every episode. I'm still on this journey. I'm never giving up. Me working out. And then, hey, if y'all hear her dog in the background, she is sleeping too good. All right, Sasha. But I've been working out physically, trying to change my body. And I also, another physical change, tell me if I'm wrong, is me changing my career path. Like, I just been going through so much transformation in the past 3 months, and I feel like 3 is a powerful number, and it's wild. And an opportunity happened today. I was on TMZ Live. Definitely check it out. Yeah, what's good? Yeah, that's that Leo right there. But yeah, I mean, what physical changes have you been going through?
I don't know if I'm going through one now, but I've been through a lot. I've been skinny as hell, fat as hell, in the middle. But whenever I transform, I'm always learning something. And sometimes, the weight doesn't stay off,
but I mean, you're missing a huge physical change. Like, come on now. Me and her, we work together.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Whole other tax bracket.
Okay, so yeah, as far as career-wise, Jasmine has really helped me. I was working at Apple before I came over to where we work now, and I wasn't making a lot of money, but now I have a cushion. My credit score done went up like what?
Oh yes, where is your credit score? Shout that out,
girl. It's damn near 700.
And she's about to get a home over here. She talking about she don't know what. So good. And then let's talk about some emotionally. So her dog's bullying me to pet her right now.
Her unicorn outfit.
Never seen a pit bull in a unicorn outfit. That is different. Let's talk about, so let's talk about, like, on an emotional level, like.
Well, I'm a Pisces moon, so I'm always emotional. I'm always just, I don't know, changing. if there's anything constant about me, it's definitely changed. Nothing stays the same. But I've definitely have a new mindset that don't put me in the same predicaments as I used to be growing up, which were reoccurring and constantly happening. So I'm very proud of myself about that. I know I got a long ways to go, but
don't we all?
Yeah, I've definitely come a long way emotionally, mentally, all that.
Yeah, I feel like I feel like my emotions been all over this place. I don't know what worked. It's like I'm about to sit up here lying. I know I need some work done. This retrograde beat my ass. I mean, like the last retrograde I feel like was great. This retrograde was like I mean, falling out with some of my friends. My computers and phones not working. Computers.
Yeah, I didn't went through 3 charges.
My car got messed up. My whole engine was messed up. I'm trying to get that fixed.
Yeah.
Like,
that was coming on.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like this retrograde beat my ass. But emotionally, I've been all over the place. I'm not gonna sit here and cap to y'all. I've been trying to learn how to deal with my emotions. So I feel like Cherish got me together real good.
I think we both, are equally yoked when it comes to exchanging needs that we
need. Yeah.
We're connected.
But like I was going through this career change and I had to take a test. I'm gonna talk about that later once I secure it all the way, you feel me? But and I was just rushing everything in my life. I don't know why. With everything else in life, I don't rush money. I don't rush nothing. But when it comes to me, like career wise, I want it done. I want the answers now. And it does the polar opposite.
She literally said she wanted to do something, and the next day she wanted to take the test. I'm like, what? Like, give me some time.
Here's the catch. I took the test and I failed it. But your girl took some time, took a whole 45 days, passed the test, and I'm in there. But again, y'all gonna see a website coming soon about what I'm doing. I'll say it now. I'm a public notary. So you need something signed up. I mean, if you need something notarized and stuff, you can come to me. But there's more coming to that title. You feel me? But I mean, is there anything else that you really want to touch on or talk about?
So we went over physical.
Spiritual was first.
Yeah, I think that we need to touch on like mentally, because a lot of people think emotional and mental are the same thing, but it's kind of not. It's like mentally is the way you process things. So I feel like that's another thing that we all need to work on.
Especially coming to the times that we are in, like the season. This is like seasonal depression.
So it's very important to communicate effectively. So instead of arguing with your friend, talk it out, or just processing the way you think is very important too. And learn something.
Yeah.
Read a book.
Yeah, listen, that's one thing gymnasts is gonna do. They're gonna research.
I'm gonna research. I'm gonna be right. Mental transformation is good too, because you don't want to have the same thinking habits, the same reactions, the same behaviors.
Yeah, and I tend to do that. And another thing that's so funny, because retrograde is supposed to teach you about things that you've been ignoring, you're gonna go through it anyways. I literally will have cycles repeat themselves. Say it's not the same exact person, it'll be different people, same situation. So it's crazy.
Yep.
And I mentally started taking it differently. Yeah, my dumb ass did a couple things the same way. I'm not gonna cap, but I started becoming more aware quickly.
Yes, as long as you're aware, it's kind of good and bad, because it's good that you are knowing what's going on, but it's bad because you still choose to do the same thing. But eventually, once
everything is just about to go up from there. Because if you think about what else the fuck can go wrong? I mean, shit.
What do they say? The only place you can go is up.
Yeah, that's exactly right. But losing my grandpa was really crazy. Like, my grandpa was like my dad. My dad's in my life, okay? Just put that out there. But my grandpa was like that father figure. I lived with my grandparents when I was younger. Those are my best friends. So, sorry, Sasha. So, emotionally letting go of my grandpa was one of the hardest physical changes, and I say that because he's not physically here anymore. Can't go to his house. But I mean, again, he has a greater purpose, and this is definitely gonna make me better and cherish more in life.
He gave you a lot of gems.
Yeah, definitely. My grandpa was a Pisces, so anything you guys see me with doing with money or thinking or analytical, that is definitely from that man. So I even look like my grandpa. I might put a picture, but At the end of the day, the moral story is this: allow transformations to happen because you can't stop it. It's change. You're growing. If people fall out your life for a reason, people fall out your life, let it happen. Does sound easier said than done. I'm going through that right now, but
it's possible.
Yeah. If you guys want to talk about your transformations and tell us your stories or people that you have recently lost, definitely comment below. Again, follow your girl Cherish. You want to shout out your social media or anything like that?
So my Instagram is CherishW and my Twitter is Clap for Cherish.
Oh yeah, she is funny as hell on Twitter. Listen, y'all get two different type of personalities from Instagram to Twitter.
Yeah, just don't come at me crazy.
It's your girl JazzYbella. I'll see you guys next time on the Spark. We're out.